Hey guys, hope you guys are having a good night. This is Maria and welcome to my channel. Well, life hasn't been easy, right? Life hasn't been easy for you, for me, and for nobody. And guess what? Well, by life not being easy is like it make us better. It actually like help us to improve ourselves to be a better person, right? Why? Because the struggles that we have had on the past, those are the ones that are gonna take us to the future, and they're gonna push us to be a better person tomorrow. Don't you think that is correct? Well, you know, when I say that life is not easy, it's because it's not easy. I just really like to talk about real life. And this situation is like I always talk something that is related to my life. And I want to share something with you guys, okay? So I have one son, just one son, okay? And he's 22 years old. And you might wonder, like, how he's 22 years old. Well, how old did you were when you have your son? I was 15, okay? I got pregnant when I was 14 and a half, and I had my son like 15 and a half. And let me tell you something, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but I feel like it was the best blessing that I had in my life. Even that it was like a little slap on my face for me to kind of get a wake up call. And I actually did. I actually wake up and I actually changed my life completely. i didn't have um I didn't have no support. The guy that I got pregnant for, he basically left me, and I was alone. I was a single mom. I was a single mom. I should say, like, I was this little girl raising a baby. Okay, so I'm not saying that it's good for you to do that if you are listening to me and if you're a young lady, and so no. Okay, we all make mistakes, and we learn from our mistakes. And I'm not saying that it was my mistake having my son and getting pregnant. It was actually the first time that I had sex, and then here it comes. I'm pregnant, okay? The guy runs away and he just leave me alone. But guess what? Guess what? I should be crying on the corner. Yeah, right? I should be like just hiding myself because now I am this little girl pregnant and I don't have the support from anybody, okay? Because yeah, nobody support me, okay? All the girls that they say that they were my friends, they just literally stopped talking to me. Maybe because they got embarrassed because I was only 14 and a half and I got pregnant. Yeah, I was afraid. I was really, really scared, but I was never ashamed, okay? Why? Because I knew that God sent me this gift. He just put this little gift on my belly to kind of make me grow up a little bit faster, okay? And I thank God because of that. I thank God because of my son. I see my son today and I'm like, I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful that I have you in my life. And you have been the person who pushed me the most to be the woman that I am today. Okay? So, if you are having any trouble in life, if you are going through any hard times or kind of having like difficult times, and because we all do. And what we do when we are going through hard times is basically we just hide on the corner and we don't seek for help, right? We don't seek for help because we are too afraid to ask or talk to our friends or our parents or somebody else who we think that is going to help us. And at the end of the day, we don't really have anybody. We don't have anybody other than God and ourselves. And all depends about us if we just want to continue going, moving forward, or just looking back. So what I did on this situation is that, you know what? Yeah, it was hard at the beginning. It was very, very hard for me because I used to live on Mexico. Okay, I used to live on Mexico, and I didn't have a job or anything like that. And my first job, it was working on this ice cream shop, and I totally remember that I didn't even have money to pay for the bus to go home and feed my son and come back to work. And you know what I did? That day, when the owner told me that I have to go back home and come back at 5 p.m., so I have to stole 10 pesos. 10 pesos is like, it's like not even a quarter, or I don't even know, what's the amount, but just put that in your mind. Just think about it. Not even having like 10 pesos to go back to your house and try to provide for your son. It sucks, right? It sucks. Sucks. It's hard because life in Mexico is so sad. It's so lonely. It's so like, it's like you can work all freaking day for nothing. For nothing. Literally for nothing, man. And maybe all of these people, all of these Mexicans or whatever, or Guatemala, Salvador, and places like that, that they are very poor, like Mexico, they know how hard it is. And for us to have a opportunity to be on the States and change our life, it's just a huge blessing. But anyway, so just think about it. Just think about it and reflect a little bit, and just kind of go and see if your life was very hard on the past, because it has been hard for everybody. What are you doing today to make your life better? Can you just tell me what exactly you are doing today to make your life better? Are you actually stuck on the past, or you moving forward and leaving the past behind? Well, here's my answer. I left the past behind. I feel so blessed every single day. I feel so grateful every day for the opportunity that I have every single day. And I try to make my life and my son's life better, much better, because I want to change his life. I want to have like a better opportunity for him that I didn't have when I was younger. And yes, there's maybe a lot of things that we can say or complain about it, but what's the whole point about complaining? Okay? If we can just be happy today and enjoy ourselves and be grateful for what we have today and what we can have tomorrow, what a better life we can start building. Have you asked that yourself? Or do you still feel like, oh, resentful for all the things that you had on the past? If you do, you should start forgiving and leaving the past on the past, because today is your future. Tomorrow will be a better day. And you know what? All depends about you, how you make this day. If you make it sucks, sad, lonely, or I don't know, or if you make it good. If you make it a great day, even if you're alone, even if you don't have nobody around like I do, I'm always alone. I'm always here at home. Nobody's here with me. And yeah, sometimes I feel alone. So what? I enjoy my own company. I enjoy being on my own. I enjoy every single minute that I have. So please, please, guys, if you guys are feeling down, if you're feeling sad, or you feel like life is not worth it, let me tell you something. We all have hard times in life, and all depends about us. All depends about you. All depends about me. How we want to continue living our life, if we want to take the most that we can and make it better and improve every single time, or just feel sorry about ourselves. Because, well, for me, it's yes, I'm a woman, okay? I'm a woman, and sometimes it's different as being a woman, and being a guy, because the opportunities and that we have in life, they're so different. but we are all the same. We all have this little heart, and we all have like um, tears. We can cry, we can enjoy, we can, we just have the same things, okay? So depends about you, depends about me, depends about us, how we can actually flip the switch and try to make our life better. Okay, because this is what I do, this is what I want to do, this is me just like kind of being open with you guys and sharing a small story that I can share with nobody else. Like sometimes I feel like I do have my family, but at the same time it's like, like, how can you express yourself when they already know like everything that you are being going through? They don't see it the same way that you see it, they don't feel the same way that you feel. And sometimes even your family, the closer people that there are to you, sometimes they are the ones that they judge you the most, right? Well, maybe not in your family, but it's different with our family. Okay, so every family is different, every person is different. Okay, and so yeah, so sometimes it's like I'm here, like sitting down, like talking on the camera and expressing myself and telling you guys how life it is. You know how it is. You know that it's sad. You know that it's hard. You know that it's fun. That it's like amazing. So let's flip the switch. Let's flip it over and let's try to make today a better day. And tomorrow even better. If we let's just say that something happened today, something terrible happened today. Are you gonna carry that with you for tomorrow, or you just gonna leave it on the past? I'm just gonna leave it on the past. I'm just not gonna keep holding it over my shoulders and bringing it with me. Why? Because it's heavy. It's heavy. When you have like something very heavy like here on your shoulders, it's like, oh my God, how can I overcome these hard times? But I feel like you are the one, and you are the only one, and you are the one who had the power to change everything, okay? To flip the switch and be a better person and start acting different, okay? Without giving a F if the other people like it or not, okay? So love yourself. Be so happy and be so grateful for be who you are, okay? For being who you are, okay? So don't feel like a shame because you make mistakes. Mistakes happen every single day, and we learn and we grow from our mistakes. So, if you have the opportunity to reflect on whatever has happened in the past and whatever has made you be the better person that you are today, you should be grateful for those things. Okay, so if there's any type of way that I can help you or anything that you want to share with me, maybe your life or your story, or you going through hard times right now and I can help you with something, I am more than happy to do that, to be honest with you. Okay, so please send me a text, send me an email, or just we can chat and you can help me and I can help you. Why not? I don't even know you, you don't even know me, but we are here to help each other. So if you like this video today, please subscribe to my channel, and you're gonna be seeing more and more about me and about who I am and why I do the things that I do and why I am so like always like so positive about even about bad things. I always try to flip it over. I always try to see the good on the bad. Okay, why? Because there's no point for being stuck on the same thing, or just keep thinking like, oh my God, it is so bad and there's nothing that I can do about this. There's always something that you can do about it. Okay, there's always something that you can change and try to make it better, not only for you, also for the ones that there are suffering out there and they need your help, my help, and our help, okay? Because we are a team. And the only thing that we can do is just help each other, you know. And I feel like that is the only way that we are actually gonna grow, and we are actually gonna build a better community and better support. And just by talking about like all the struggles that we have in life, don't you think? If you think the same way that I do, please tag me on the video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for listening tonight. Love you guys. Have a good night.